I'm not. Look at them. Oh no, I'm not, because I don't have any net. I'm sure not. Oh man. Okay. Got my coffee. It's very good. Hey everybody. Nuggies. Girl, we gotta relax, okay? Look at you. She's just the queen of the mountain over here. Oh boy. They have a little obstacle course they created. Nuggies. Nuggies. Hey Simon. You know what you should do, buddy? I would just leave her alone, honestly, because she's real grumpy. She's real grumpy, buddy. I wouldn't play with her. Poor Simon. He loves her so much. He's like, what, Nuggies? You want to play? He's goofy. Yes. Nuggies says, I want to play right now, buddy. Somebody's overcoming the need for sleep. Nuggies. Let me try to give them some catnip and see if that helps. Nuggies, relax. Nuggies. Nuggies. Please, girl. Nuggies, please. It's gonna be okay, girl. Simon, what are you doing, buddy? I see what you're doing, buddy. You're taking your power back. That's right, buddy. You're so brave. All right, Nuggies, you want some catnip? Come here, girl. Look, I got your rug laid out. Look at this. Who wants some catnip? Simon, you want some? Hey, buddy, you want some? Oh, my little sweet boy. You're such a good boy. I'm proud of you, buddy. Good job. Okay, ready? Here's some catnip for you. There we go. Look, here's a pile for you, okay? Right here, buddy. Nuggies, you want some? She's just very grumpy, buddy. It's okay. She'll feel better soon, okay? I know. She's just grumpy, buddy. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's gonna be okay. Just don't get beat up, okay? Hi, everybody. Hi, Nadia. Hey, Soshi. Aw. Nadia, where'd you pay at? Cash App, Venmo, Zelle? I can check it for you. So tired. I just drank a big coffee. Well, half of it so far. You paid on Square, Nadia? Okay, let me go check. I gotcha. Thank you so much. You can leave me your question whenever you're ready, and I will do it for you. Turn that down a little bit too. Oh my gosh. Nuggies. Nuggies. Should you break up with your boyfriend? Okay, Nadia. Let's check. Let's do the love oracles. Spirit guides, universe, guardian, angels, and ancestors. This reading is for Nadia. Please allow me to be a clear channel for her messages. Thank you. Should Nadia break up with her boyfriend? Love this song. All right, healthy choices. So, first card out, it says making healthy choices in love and in life, self love, self care, and being happier. And the next one is camera. And it says reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. There's more. Let's see what else is going on. So maybe you're trying to set some boundaries with him with the healthy choices card. Girl talk. It says time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, and oneness, enjoying each other. One more. I don't know if this has anything to do with like maybe wanting to take a trip or do something with some friends. Let me see. Photograph. You have a lot of like cards that talk about like pictures and stuff like that too. Photograph, which is looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. Yeah, camera and photograph. Oh, so she, I don't know. She's just been very stressed ever since we got to this room. But I think this room is like really haunted. So I think she's like upset about that, you know? Yeah, it's crazy. She doesn't really ever get like that. But yeah, she's been like freaking out, growling and hissing and attacking. Not me, but Simon, the other cat, which is crazy. But yeah, it's weird. So, yeah, I feel like maybe, I don't know if there was some sort of restrictions put on you, Nadia, about going on some sort of trip or doing something like that, hanging out with your friends. But I feel like you set some boundaries here, and maybe that didn't go over well. I don't know. All right, let me see. Should she break up with her boyfriend? Let's see. Maybe your friends told you to break up with him. The King of Swords, Five of Wands reversed, Seven of Swords. There was some deception, some lying. Ten of Pentacles reversed, maybe about family, money, job, property, maybe job. Three of Pentacles. Ace of Cups reversed, third party situation, possibly too. Okay, it looks pretty toxic there, Nadia. Let me get a few more cards. What's the Seven of Swords? Okay, let's I don't know. Eight of Wands reverse. He is coming up as a bit of a player, like a smooth talker. The Hierophant, maybe he said he wanted to get married or be in a commitment or something like that. He could have also been deceptive about his work and what he does for a living. Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, he lied. Page of Wands reversed. It could be some sort of like, no friends were involved in your decision. That's good. That's really good. Okay, let's see. Tell me about the Five of Wands reverse. So there was some like hostility here, and there was like lying. I don't know if it was third party. It kind of looks like it because it looks like there were multiple people involved. Three of Pentacles here, Five of Wands reverse here. Some sort of like group falling apart or fighting with each other or something. Let me see. Eight of Swords. Ooh. Somebody was working to keep somebody trapped. A group of people, jealous feminine energy. Okay, it could have been like a Jezebel that was trying to keep him away from you. Somebody that was jealous of you. What else is going on? Should she break up with him though? He's a player. Knight of Wands reversed. He just, it depends on what you want out of life. Yeah, Ace of Wands reversed. I kind of feel like you know this though. Like he's very immature. He's irresponsible. He's not serious, about your relationship. He's not doing anything to like earn you at all. So I feel like you need to set some boundaries with him and the Queen of Swords. It just depends on what you want out of life. Some people are okay with the players. Some people like it. And other people want more. They want more commitment or marriage or stability. um, Thank you very much, Nadia. And so, it's up to you ultimately as to what you want to do. But I feel like at least at bare minimum, definitely boundaries are needed with the Queen of Swords because I feel like he's taken advantage of, you know, your kindness. Um, yeah, I guess that's the way to put it. He's taken advantage of the situation. Knight of Wands reverse isn't like thinking before he does something. Do you want me to clarify anything? He is not moving forward with you. Yeah, he's stuck in a toxic cycle. The Knight of Wands reversed is just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and expecting different results the next time. He doesn't ever move forward because he's just a hamster on a wheel. He keeps going through the same toxic cycles over and over and over and never changes his behavior or grows up so that he can get out of the cycle. Because that's the way out, is to make better decisions moving forward, and he just can't seem to do that. Yeah, he was presented with you, which is like, you were like a gift from the divine for him, the Lover's card, and he had a chance to commit to you, Page of Pentacles, but he didn't follow through on his end of the bargain. Let's see, what else does Nadia need to know? Is he broke? Is he hiding something from me? He is sending money to another country. I think so, because this Ten of Pentacles is reversed on here. But let me just see. How's his financial situation looking? Four of Swords, stagnant at best. Let's see. Empress reversed. Ooh. Someone might have control over his finances. I mean, he had the Queen of Wands reversed, so we know there's somebody already, some controlling feminine in his life. And now we see the Empress reversed, and usually she has like the ultimate control over the money and all of that, you know? So I don't think he's doing well. Let's just say that. I feel like someone has control, like they pay him an allowance out of his own money. Oh my God. 3 of Cups reversed. Oh, it just looks worse and worse. Third party, the Fool reversed. Yeah, girl. Ugh. So I do. I feel like he maybe spent a lot of money like on other people. 3 of Cups reversed can be like partying or hanging out, socializing, friends, family members, cousins, I just feel like maybe Empress reversed is his mother. Like maybe he's sending all of his money to his mom and she like controls it and gives him an allowance. Oh, Nadia. Yeah, he's got to cut those cords. I mean, and again, some people are okay with like that with their relationship, but what happens like when he wants to like do something with his money? Like, does he have to ask his mom for permission? You know, his parents are dead. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right, well, whoever he's sending money to, the Empress reversed, who could that be? Sister, somebody like that. I feel like it's multiple people. But some like there's a feminine energy that's controlling things from what I can tell. Like maybe they all send their money to this feminine energy and she pays them out. Yeah, it's something like that. But maybe they put their money in like the family kitty and like everybody gets their payment or something. I don't know. It's a weird situation. But yeah, he's got to grow up, Emperor, and have control of his own life and his own money and stuff, in my opinion. You know, but again, what you will take is a completely up to you. Some people want to help the person grow and stay with them and all this stuff, so that they do that. So yeah, it's up to you, ultimately, Nadia, as to what you will and won't tolerate. But I feel like he's stuck in a toxic cycle and he can't get out of it because he's not growing up. If there's anything I can clarify, just let me know. Aw, thank you, Nadia. Sorry, I'm right. I hate that that's the case, but you know, it comes down to, at the end of it, the only person you can't control somebody else's free will, and that's the thing. People will choose what they want to choose regardless, and as frustrating as it is, you can't tell somebody like grow up, and have them make better decisions. They have to do that on their own. Is he cheating? Big question. I'll take a look. All right, is he cheating? Page of Cups, 8 of Wands reversed. He might be like flirting with other people. The Page of Cups is like very early, early, early stages of a relationship. So yeah, like flirting with people, talking to people. Is he cheating? The Sun. Is he cheating? Eight of Cups. Girl, I don't know. He may have had somebody pregnant. that he walked away from. Three of Swords reversed. Yeah, I kind of feel like it. I mean, remember, it's a tarot card reading, so don't base your decisions off of strictly the reading, right? Like, get confirmation, however you need to do that. But if it were me and I was wondering if someone was cheating, I would think they were based off of these cards. Yep. I would think almost there was a baby involved. Anything else that she needs to know about this? Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Star reversed. Yeah, I think he was, girl. I'm sorry. It sucks, but I don't even know, like he might be married in his like home country or something, if that's possible. He's got the Hierophant upright and the Queen of Wands reversed. He might be married to somebody he doesn't want to be married to. Someone did appear over the summer. She told me she was pregnant. Seriously? Yeah, I feel like there was a third party and there was a pregnancy and he walked away from someone who was pregnant. He's got bad karma for that. Like really bad karma, you know? And that's what I'm worried about with you. It's like, I don't want you to have to pay his karma for him. It's, of course, up to you, But here's the other thing I'm seeing. Look at this. So the Hermit is hidden, right? And then we've got this Queen of Wands reversed, whoever this might be, and then the Hierophant and the King of Wands upright. So I kind of feel like there might be a hidden spouse. The Hierophant can be spouse, yeah. He disappeared and never came back, or she disappeared and never came back. She didn't say who was the father. Oh, Nadia, this all sounds so suspicious, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not giving me the warm and fuzzies. I'm telling you, there's something shady going on here. It's shady. Let me see. I'll pull a few more cards. Yeah, there's things that are hidden from you that should not be hidden from you. Queen of Swords, you're going to find out the truth. You had a feeling he's shady, yeah. You see through the bullshit. That's what the Queen of Swords does. Like, she's the one with boundaries, too. Like, she's got discernment. That's her gift, that's her, like, spiritual gift. That's what she earns as she's mastering the Queen of Swords. But she's able to discern, real from fake and bullshit from not. Now, a lot of these people put like magic on themselves, to cloak themselves so that we don't see exactly what they are when they come towards us. But yeah, this person takes advantage of people. Empress reverse, he looks for like lonely women. Ugh, I hate shady people like this. It's so stupid. Yeah, they said I'm telling the truth. Ace of Swords. Yep, he's a romance scammer of sorts. He looks for like, I don't know if he's younger and he looks for older women or what, but the way that he kind of stays afloat is travels around and looks for women that are lonely, and he scams them. He romance scams them. Yeah, that's why he doesn't let anybody get too close to him or anything. He just it's almost like a traveling pack of gypsies. That's what I heard. Sorry to say that. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but gypsies are real. Like, we can acknowledge that, right? There's really people that are in gypsy groups. I don't know what you call them, but you know, caravans, whatever. They travel together and they do, you know, shady things. Yeah, it looks like he's kind of like a scammer a little bit. Sucks. I'm so sorry, Nadia. Yeah, Three of Swords. It's not looking great. And here's the pregnant girl. Somebody is pregnant. The Sun and the Queen of Wands reverse. Yep. And she's super jealous. I would just be careful, Nadia. Just be careful. I would break up with them personally, but it's up to you. Only you know your story, you know? Yeah, I have a feeling he's shady too. I feel like he takes advantage of people. The Star reverse, like he travels around, looks for vulnerable people to take advantage of, you know. You know the type. Is there anything else I can clarify for you, Nadia? That's it. All right. Thank you so much, Nadia. I'm very sorry that that was the outcome of the reading, but you're going to do great. I'm sure whatever you choose will be a good choice for you. Good luck with everything. Thank you again for letting me read for you. I'm going to meditate, start the process of cutting negative emotions. There you go. That's a good idea. You're welcome, Nadia. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. I'm doing 11/11 readings if you're interested. There's information in the description box. Have a good night, too, and thank you. Stay safe as well, Nadia. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to pull some oracle cards while we wait for the next person. I am open for readings if anybody needs one. Okay, spirit guides, what do you need the collective to know? What's going on? Protest. Collaboration. Confinement. Ooh. Natural disaster. Care. I truly don't know what to speculate on. Saving reversed. Relaxation, and then curse at the bottom of the deck. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what to read from this one. I'm going to come back. All right. Hey, everybody. I'm back. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Crystal. All right, let's do Oracle cards again. All right. Curse reversed. Told you guys, these curses are being lifted. I'll get my napkin and wipe my table. All right. Good news. Schedule an apology. I don't know. I can't read these right now. She's still growling. Yeah, poor Nuggies. She's just stressed out. She'll be all right. Like I said, I think it has to do with the location. She's just sensitive to energy, so it'll be okay. She'll be fine. I just don't want to move them again right now. I really can't. I can't afford it. I have to stay where I'm at if because I don't want to pay another pet fee. I don't know. I don't want to move them again though right now either because it's very stressful to move them. So trying to just keep them. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm definitely the most stressed out I've ever been in my life, but yeah, that's about it. Think about how senseless this all is. It's like so dumb. All over fucking jealousy. It's crazy to me. People will be so jealous. It cause so much immense suffering out of jealousy. Yeah, if I had done something to someone, I might be able to understand, but no, I have been very, very kind to everybody. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they shouldn't be treated anyway because they shouldn't have a place in your life at all. That's what I get for enabling the adversary, entertaining narcissists, being narc bait. This is what happens when you tolerate assholes. There's nothing good that comes out of it. Remember when we meet new people all the time. Yeah, I know. I know. people that want to treat everyone with kindness, and sometimes we can't be that way. No. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm good at cutting people off now. I learned a lot when I got abducted by demons. And I don't tolerate any, like, once I see the first red flag of, like, well, that's not true. Once I see, like, the third red flag, but it's quick. I don't have, like, a tolerance for bullshit. I don't let myself get treated like shit. Once somebody shows me that they're capable of that, or that that's what they're doing, that's what they want, that's what they are, nope, I'm done talking to you. I will block and I will never go back, because I learned my lesson the hard way. But even then, like, he wasn't even like that. Like, he chased me. Like, he wasn't like the kind that, he didn't get blocked or anything. Like, he never got blocked by me. He was very good at hiding what he was. But there was magic involved, and other factors that were used to manipulate me in the very beginning. And I caught on, and I got away, and I turned away, and I wasn't going to go back, and then I got sucked in. I don't know. But anyway, it's beside the point. It's just amazing, the levels of evil that exist in this world. I'm just very sick of it. This is his way to control your happiness. The garbage wants you to be in this position. We gotta get back on it somehow. Yeah, Crystal, I know. He wants to ruin me. He tried to kill me multiple times, and he had fun destroying my entire existence along the way, because he's a sadist. He's literally Lucifer incarnated. Like, he's a true, real, high-level demon. He has absolutely no empathy, no moral compass, no integrity. He does not care or sympathize for anyone. He has no empathy. So, and he has my daughter. And he is someone who enjoys harming others. He very much enjoys it. He gets a lot of pleasure out of that. So it's very stressful. And then to have him have the blessing and support and full coverage of the police and the court system is another unbelievable component to this entire storyline. But yes, no, easily bribed by Satan himself, Lucifer incarnate. Oh, they've all literally fallen for the devil's trap. It's crazy to me, but they fell for it. I'm like, how did this little twerp? This is how, well, I guess it goes to show how convincing he is, and that I'm not like a total idiot. Because in their mind, they justify this by saying, you were stupid enough to fall for my shit. You were stupid enough to fall for it, therefore you deserve this for not being smart enough to catch me before it got to this point. So it shows how conniving and manipulative he really is. He's able to manipulate all these people to take bribes and work for him and do all this stuff. But yeah, it's just amazing to me that they were able. Now, again, don't get me wrong. I didn't just lay down and take it. I fought back hard. Like, I did not crumble at the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh attempt at taking me down. Nope. I kept going, but they really, really want me gone, like, for sure. And I have to go to court Tuesday and deal with these fuckers on some false ass restraining orders that are fake and totally fraudulent. And they're going to have me in a position where they know exactly where I am and, all this stuff, like right then and there. And the courts and police are in on this, guys. So, I have a very, you know, real concern about my safety. And if I don't go, I'm in contempt of court, so I have to go. Otherwise, they'll put a warrant out for my arrest, and then I'll be in the jail. They want a reason to arrest me, anything. Oh my God, this all needs to come to light, like right now, because this is so fucking crazy. I can't believe this is happening in real life. Yeah, this is the consolation prize I get for all my suffering. More suffering. And wrongfully imprisoned and wrongfully, accused of being mentally ill, and allowed to. This is just all allowed to happen. No consequences, no worries, no struggles on their part. They don't even have to hide it. They can just openly do it. This is a hostile takeover, guys. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think. This is a hostile takeover. And today it's me. And for everybody that sat back and didn't do shit, tomorrow it'll be them. Because these demons will turn on them. When they think they're going to exercise some freedom, they're going to realize, oh my God, I don't have any freedom. It's all been stripped from right underneath my nose. And they sat there and gleefully helped these people do these things like this to me, and it's them next, So at least I tried. Just appalls me how many cowards and enablers there are. I guess this is the end of times, so I don't know what we can expect. I believe it now. I didn't believe it before, but now I believe it is the end of times. Yes, correct. If this can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. And yes, I have been targeted. Absolutely. I don't know what they're going to do. Throw me in the mental institution or just kill me there on the spot. Like, what are they going to do? They probably just want to put me out, extinguish me immediately so that I can't talk anymore. I would imagine, but they may want to torture me first for punishment. I don't know. Just trying to decide how bad this is going to be after my experience in the morgue at the jail. Or whatever that was. Torture chamber. My parents are supporting and participating in this as well. It's just lovely. It's all just so lovely. Fucking Satanists. They're so disgraceful. They really are. I really just hope Kathy gets exposed in this lifetime. I want her dirty ass deeds, her wicked fucking bullshit to get exposed. I want all these people that hurt kids to be exposed. I think so too, Crystal. I know. I mean, well, I don't know. It's gonna come out what they are, serial killers, Illuminati as well. And people are going to realize I was telling the truth. But will it be after I'm dead? Possible. And how's my kid going to fare through all of this, most importantly? Because if I'm dead or locked up, they already torture her in front of my face to torture me. So the fact that they're participating in her abuse and torture. If people cannot see what they're doing, then their kids are next. They have abducted my child for purposes of abuse and torture and harvesting. This is real. And everybody's on it. The school. There's a big problem. And as I slowly started to realize there was a big problem, everybody starts turning on me immediately. The school started, oh my God, the school treated me like shit. Then it was overnight. Just one day to the next, bam. All of a sudden, everybody in that fucking school hated my guts. For what reason? Don't know. I mean, I do know. Because they don't want me to see what they're doing. Just can't believe they've fooled so many people. But that's the problem. A lot of these people aren't fooled. They know what's going on and they're good with it. They like it. They want it. They didn't have to fool people. Yes, they are racist. It's an all white school. They quietly just removed Black History Month and all. I mean, of course, they're doing all the book bans and stuff here in Florida. They're turning this into a fucking Nazi Germany, and I don't know why nobody can understand this. Like everybody's just like, yeah, like this is great. This is not great. This is so unconstitutional and wrong, morally wrong. It just goes to show you how rotten society has become, though. These people are fucking rotten to the core. They want this. It's sick. Yeah, they had to destroy my life, try to kill me multiple times. Why? Because I'm a psychic. Because I can see through their shit, and they're scared of me. This is a fucking witch hunt. Oh my God, it's a fucking witch hunt. Well, I just wish them all karma. I really do. They need to be stopped because this is how the world's going to end. These people cannot be in positions of power like this. This is what they do. They cause so much destruction. The state of Florida is in shambles. Our real estate market is so inflated illegally. Oh my God. The insurance industry. Oh my God. Everything. The fucking, oh my God, Department of Health or whatever. It's all in shambles. All of it. Our oceans are in shambles. Everybody's corrupt. All the, building inspectors, all of it corrupt. But it's because the buy-in is so deep. It's so deep. Oh my God, it's so deep. How did you convince what are supposed to be, our community's finest, most upstanding citizens, our police officers, our people, men and women of the court? How did you convince them to break the law and go against the Constitution and pay them, money to just betray our country, betray our people so badly? We've all been betrayed. Anybody that, Floridians that weren't, part of this, we were innocent bystanders in this, well, whatever they're doing, secession. Yeah, I just don't know what they're going to do. I mean, again, this is bad. This is really bad. I just wouldn't put it past them to, because, Hitler went to the gas chambers. I don't put that past them here. I don't put mass executions past them. I'm worried, but we'll see. Nobody wants to pay attention or listen. I don't know what else to say. I'm just wondering who has died for this cause already. They've fired people. They've done real shady shit, like right in the face of the public with the full support of so many people. But who's been, who's died over this? That's what I'm curious about, because people have died over this. Definitely. They tried to kill me. People have died over this. It's all fucking connected. Oh my God. So bad. Thanks, Crystal. Yeah, I mean, we say that, but good people have been executed before. It's so true, Lots of good people have been assassinated, people that have spoken out against corruption. I trust in God, but I don't want to leave my daughter alone with these demons. I don't want her stuck with these fucking demons. I promised her a better life than that, and I just don't want that for her. I can't have it, I can't have it. So that's what I'm worried about. I'm not afraid of these fuckers by any means. Can't believe they cut off my access to prescriptions. They've tried everything to take me out. Yeah, everything. No, and you're right, but I feel this time is different for us. Lately, the truth tellers have been having triumphs over these kind of people. I am hoping for that. I'm hoping that that'll happen, but I'm also hoping that, I mean, every minute that my kid is with these demons is like an eternity. And, I know what it's like to be around these people when they're unhinged, and they're the most unhinged I've ever seen them right now. I know they're unhinged. They're very loose cannons. They're volatile people. They lose their temper and they order people dead, and that's what happens. So I have a reason to be concerned. I definitely do. I'm not just making things up. But it's more my kid I'm worried about. I just don't want her to experience any of this. This is so unfair. In the end, you're helping the collective with what you're going through. You don't see it right now, but we do. Yeah, I'm trying, Crystal. I mean, that's the thing. That's all I've ever done is help the fucking collective. I have been a good citizen of my community, of my state. I should be afforded the protections of a police force. Mm-hmm. And a fair and balanced judicial system that follows the Constitution of the country that I'm a citizen of. Those are my rights as a citizen, my human rights, and there's a violation there. And how do you report that? You don't. Not here in the state of Florida anyway, because they tell you you're delusional and kill you if you try to report it. So that's my issue. That's my dilemma. And steal your child, of course. Steal your child. And hurt her too, as punishment. for not being a pawn in their little game. Hey, baby. Come here, buddy. I can't believe he paid all these people, man. I gotta find out, like, how many people were fucking paid, because I really, oh my God. Oh, can't believe he was able to, like, get my family to go for it. Like, yeah, I want to know, like, what he promised them. It must have been significant. Well, maybe not. They probably wouldn't require much. They have hated me since day one. But yeah, to participate in a murder plot against me is it's pretty low, man. It's pretty fucking low. And then all the people I met, many, many, many of them were paid. Yep, they were. They all came from the same spiritual group. These people had hits on me, paid to harm me. It's crazy. I started to tell people this is so dangerous. Ugh. And this is all because I was kind to the wrong person, wrong people. It all boils down to one person, though. One jealous ass fucking bitch. So jealous. I can't imagine being that psychotic and insecure that you literally felt the need to fucking take me out. Jealousy. To steal my fucking life. Whew. But it wasn't just like take me out like a normal psychopath. It was like, let me have her tortured. Yeah, lightning, literally. The car just flew out of that fucking lightning, man. Tortured. And then I think it just became a sick game after that. So many things that were so confusing before all make sense. It all clicks together. Burns me up. Yep. Well, I hope it was worth it. And I hope it was worth it to everybody that helped her. Because I have suffered a lot. And I continue to suffer every day. Because of these people. Now my kid suffers. literally for just existing. This is my punishment. It doesn't make sense. I want to know what they drugged me with as well. That had me out for 12 hours. I want to know what that was. It was probably like fentanyl or something. Like they wanted to OD me. And then make it look like I was a drug addict by throwing me in the dumpster. Oh my God. It's so evil. Like, it's so evil. And all I'm doing is trying to run my little small business that I built by myself, take care of my kid, be a good person. You know, those motherfuckers had a party too to celebrate. That bitch thought she was me at that point. Oh boy. Yeah. She thought she was me. Guys. Just think about like the happy chats they were sending back and forth about the updates of my demise, you know. I can't even imagine what they were doing. Yeah. Yep. And they're so fucking jealous. They want to fucking literally be me. Like, what is going on? Like, kill me so you can be me, huh? But they thought nobody was going to notice, too. That's the other thing I don't really understand. I guess the YouTube channel saved my life. Well, not really. They still tried to kill me. I think they just thought nobody was going to notice or care. It's so pathetic. It's sad. But yeah, they bought off every person in my life. They were able to pay the few people that were close to me, family members and close friends. Yeah, they were able to convert them to Satanism, pay them so that they wouldn't say anything. They wouldn't report me dead. I think that maybe they stole my DNA. I know they took it in the jail, but like that thing that they put in my arm or whatever they did to me, I feel like that might have been maybe stealing my DNA so that they could pass some sort of, maybe life insurance companies do a DNA test now or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing. It would be smart of them to do that. But yeah, maybe that's what that was. Yeah, I'm done, CIA. I'm done, all of you, whoever's doing this. I'm gonna be so fucking livid if this really is some sort of CIA experiment. You guys are fucked up. Ugh. My whole life, or what? Really? I guess we'll find out. Maybe, hopefully. Thanks, Emily. I appreciate that. It's okay. I said, trying to piece all the puzzle pieces together from all the way back in the day. Like from the beginning of my life. I don't have all the details though. I don't know much about like my, biological father's side of the family. I have a few stories, but that's it. And it's coming from my mom and her side of the family, so I don't know if I can trust them or not. But yeah, it's fucking weird. I've had way too many weird things happen to me throughout my life for this to be normal. I feel like I've been in some sort of initiation or something. I wondered, like, really, has this been that? I don't know. I'm targeted by somebody. I thought it was the Church of Satan, but now I don't know. I really don't. You're not alone. I believe you, and for what it's worth, your earlier videos, the first thing I said to my husband was they don't match. I don't know, like what doesn't match? Sorry, but thank you, yeah. Thanks for believing me. I am telling the truth. I have absolutely no reason to lie about any of this. But the fucked up part is they got so much done, and I walked away from all of it. I didn't act like a bitch. I didn't go on the internet and talk about it. It wasn't until they involved my kid that we have a problem, and I was willing to just let it all go and walk away. All those murder attempts, everything. I wasn't going to say shit. I just wanted to be free and just live the second half of my life in peace. That's all I asked for with my kid. And it couldn't be done. I wouldn't have said shit if they'd have just let me go. Oh my God. Yeah, this is all on purpose to keep me from doing my job, keep me from working, take me out, destroy me. They do this shit on purpose. Oh, from Frugal, Fun, and Fabulous? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why he let me have a YouTube channel. I guess he didn't think it was going to be that successful or anything. But also, when it started making money, of course, he was asking for the money. And that's when I put my foot down. I was like, no, because I had to give my whole paycheck from my job to, pay the household expenses, pay all of his fucking bills. But my YouTube money was basically all invested back in the channel. I was making like $200 a month, $400 a month, something like that, just off little sponsorship deals and stuff. And I would use that to like get my nails done, or if I wanted to go to lunch at work, I would use that money. But most of it was invested back in the channel. And he wanted it. He was like, "You need to put this money in the joint account." And I was like, "No, no." And that's what like started my breakaway to freedom. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. But yeah, I feel like he didn't. I don't know. I thought about it because he didn't say anything. He was like kind of happy it was growing. I think it also provided a really good cover for him because I was very good at, you know, putting a game face on. You know what I mean? Like just ignoring him basically and continuing to make my videos and just live my life as though I wanted to, with him having me trafficked, right there. But, I think it gave him a good, because the channel was so wholesome, so, it gave him a good cover. It made him look like the perfect family man, too, when all of that was my doing, the whole thing. Yeah. Uh, there must be a reason I'm here because I was like drawn back to Florida. When I was overseas, I was just like, I want to go to the beach. I missed this area so much because it's so pretty and we don't even realize it until you're like in the most like gross, ugly places on earth, You realize like how lucky you have it and how pretty it is here and stuff. And I was like, I just wanted to sit on the beach and drink a Corona and just, breathe clean air that didn't smell like burning garbage and shit pond and all this other crap. Uh, so there was like a reason that I came back here, that I got stuck here too. I know there was, but I mean, Emmy had to be born. There was no way out of this. I had to go through this in order for Emmy to be in this earth. So I would do it again for her. As crazy as that sounds, I would, but it's time for this cycle to be done. I can't do this anymore, and Emmy can't do this anymore. It is too much for any human to bear. He's Lucifer incarnate. Like, I can't reiterate this enough. They don't understand how dangerous he is. And that judge, I saw the twinkle right in his eye, too. He's one as well, very much. Maybe he's one of the other seven. I don't know. I do feel like an intruder here for sure. I feel like an outsider. Like I don't belong here. And I'd love to leave. Yeah, Emily, it's crazy how all of this has played out. I know. My life is very much like a movie. It always has been. I'm just ready for this part of the movie to be over. I can't be stuck in this shit anymore. I need to be away from all of this. I can't take it anymore. Yeah, I've been through over a decade of hardcore stress. I had a little bit of a break for like a year, but over a decade of just bam. I mean, just constant stress, bombs, people dying, shit going crazy, like just constant. These demons do not fuck around when it comes to chaos and destruction. That's for sure. Scandals, lying, just everything. Everything you can think of. Your stepson is going through it too and suffering. We're hurting the same way. Today's his birthday. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know it's a nightmare using kids as a weapon and the court system as a weapon as well. But putting kids through this, yeah, should be illegal. Yep. It's crazy. I just want to know how far up the scale it went because local government was involved. Yep, the city of Largo for sure was discriminating against me, and I let that go. You know, but again, who are you going to report it to? I just want to know how much further up it went. Because I get a feeling they maybe used me to make an example out of being woke in Florida. And I hate to say it, but yeah, those marching orders, woke goes to die. Is this where the buy-in's coming from? People were thinking it was okay to kill me because I was woke. What is this? I mean, again, so much. I don't think that's a stretch, man. I don't think it's a stretch. I was in the public eye because of my store and the YouTube channel. Yep. So, I mean, there's so many possibilities here. Oh my God, it's endless. It's endless.
Yeah, Cynthia used to work for the city. So yeah, she had the hook up, and I knew that. And I was expecting that when I went into this, you know. I was thinking, oh, they'll probably delay me a couple months or something as punishment.
What, Simon? You tell him, buddy.
Simon said, hell yeah, that's what happened.
What do you need, buddy? You need a treat? You want a treat, buddy? I can help you out with that.
Yeah, the stalking. Oh, they were ridiculing me too when my power went out. Yeah. And I still kept the store open an additional 4 months. They didn't expect that. We work by candlelight. That's what Amy said. She's so cute. When I was like, Amy, I'm like, girl, fuck, I can't pay the power bill, man. Like we're gonna lose power eventually. And then they let it go for a while. But you know, that's what she said. She was like, we work by candlelight. I'm like, really? And we sure did. We worked by candlelight. It was so. Oh my god, she's such a trooper, man. Yeah, she deserves a fucking award. Somebody needs to recognize her because she is a fucking trooper. But yeah, there's been so much to this. And then, you know, like I said, I, and Emmy we've suffered, you know, the cats too. But it's been a lot, you know. We sacrificed a lot as well. But we didn't let him, again, it was same story. We didn't let him fucking take us down. Just it wasn't just one shot, you know, that they did to us. It was every shot they could take. They took it. And we withstood and stood our ground for a long time until we absolutely could not do it anymore. We were getting kicked out of the building. But we stood our ground for a long time. And it was not, trust me, we had a lot of crazy characters coming in and out, standing around, stalking, gawking, being fucking weird. We had some people come in with, you know, serious hardcore entity attachments and shit. People, like different fucking entities coming in. I swear. I'm not kidding. We had some aliens come in the store. I wish I was kidding. Oh my god. We've had all kinds of crazy shit. And we continued to keep going. We didn't stop. Everybody was fucking rude to us too. The whole neighborhood around the store. It's like, why did you buy a townhouse facing a store if you didn't want to face a store? If you're going to complain about facing a store. And then the coffee shop was Christian owned, and they were those fake nice Christians, the ones that are like, hey, and then they're like, oh my god, you know, super judgy and mean behind your back. I almost thought they had something going on too. Like, I don't know. I didn't want to be paranoid, but they were very odd to us. They were okay. I mean, but there was just, and the thrift shop was my enemy. She was a psychopath. That lady that owns it, she's crazy. She like went immediately in competition with me. I'm like, why are you competing with me? She's like, I'm gonna have tarot cards and full moon parties and crystals. I'm like, I don't care. And then when that didn't work, she's trying to, you know, get me riled up. I was like, oh, cool, sounds good. Even though I had an exclusivity clause, I was like, there's no way, she's gonna rival what what I'm doing, you know. And then she started showing people my store as though it was her store, as though she had created my store with my all my stuff. I was like, no, nope. So that's when she was banished. But she hated my guts from there on out and stalked and gawked and sent in moles. She was another one that she was doing some human trafficking. I'm sorry. I was gonna, ooh, she gets people to work for her for free. And they come from like Salvation Army, those types of programs. And they don't get paid at all. They're interns. They're all interns. And they very much seem to be underprivileged. You get what I'm saying? Hard up for money, things like that. There was a lot of like people that you could tell probably had some substance abuse issues. I don't know, families really down on their luck with young children. And there was something, I could never put my finger on it, but there was something bizarre going on over there. And then she would like send people over to like hang out in my store and befriend me and get the scoop. And there was no scoop, but it was like, yeah, I'm going out of business. I keep getting attacked. I keep getting sabotaged. I can't keep, you know, fending off all of these attacks against my money. You know what I mean? Like it's not, because I could, after it was after the setup, I couldn't function very well. I wasn't doing good. Anyway, she was very weird. This lady, like, like I said, she's one of those bitches that just is like takes one look at you and is like psycho jealous, like immediately just goes into attack mode, starts like squawking and gawking. I don't know how else to explain it. They start panicking, like, oh. Yeah, it's just been a lot. The whole thing has been a lot. All of this has been a lot. All I wanted to do was make my little products, do my little readings, have my little business. Well, I guess I honestly, like, I'm lucky because, well, I survived, one, but two, I don't know. I need to look into this more. I've been looking for more information on this, but like sobriety or just getting out of jail recovery programs, yes, those types of people, yes, Emily. And there again, I'm not throwing any hate or shade on anybody for any reason, but you can tell there was like underprivileged people coming in and out. You know what I mean? You could just tell. You can tell when someone is of a different socioeconomic status, stuff like that. And or mental health, addiction issues, those types of things, and it just really gave me like a bad feeling. And okay, here's the other thing: I lived in the store, and at night I would hear people hanging out 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning over there, and it was a thrift store, So again, it's a business; they're allowed to do what they want. They can have people work at night, yeah, but it just, I don't know. Some of the people were underage as well. There was one girl that she had interning for her, doing all this work, like a lot of work, and she was like 17. And then she sent that girl over to be a mole, and she knows I have a soft spot for kids. So I was like mentoring this 17-year-old girl who was clearly an agent of chaos because she just, I mean, God love her, but she had ADD like real bad, and you couldn't have a conversation with her. Like you couldn't even get a sentence out. And she would like interrupt every 3 words, and like she definitely had some developmental stuff going on because like she came over one day and she was like, I want to help you, I want to help you, I want to help you because she wanted to have some products for free. So she asked me first for products and I said no. And then I said, okay, you can have a couple of things. Just here, this, and this. And I gave her like a deck of tarot cards and some other stuff, like an oil or something, a candle. Yeah, it was a candle. And she came back the next day and wanted more products. And, I was like, no, I'm sorry, I can't just give away all my products, but I have some stuff around here. If you wanted to swap, like you can help me. I was just going to have her draw on the windows, like color on the windows, basically. It wasn't like, hard labor or anything. Like, just let her like draw some pretty pictures on the windows. That's all. And it was just a disaster. I mean, she goes into my office where I had my cot that I was sleeping on at night, and she had a coffee. Well, she came in right as I was going to get Amy and me a coffee. And I was very, very broke at this time. We were barely scraping by, and I just happened to have enough money like that day from like having sales the day before or whatever to get us a coffee. So I go to get us coffee, and she walks in, and I end up like buying her a coffee too. And she takes the coffee into my office and drops it on the floor right next to the cot. But it gets like, it goes, so it splashes all over the walls, all over the cot, everything. And she takes my comforter off of my cot and wipes up the fucking coffee with my comforter, okay? And then jumbles the comforter up and throws it back on the cot. So she comes out and she's like into the front of the store and she's like, oh, I spilled my coffee back there. Do you have a paper towel? I'm like, yeah. So I handed her like a paper towel. I'm like, do you need help? Do you need a mop or anything? And she's like, no, 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 I got it. Yeah. She took my blanket off of my bed and used it to clean up the coffee from the floor. I'm like, what the fuck? So my comforter's like destroyed. I have no electricity, so I can't like wash it out or anything. I have to go take it to the laundromat. Oh, it was so annoying. But that's not all. There was a lot more than that. But yeah, it was just so much like distraction and chaos and stuff. Finally, I just had to ask her, I'm like, you can't come in here anymore. I'm so sorry. It's just too much, And I know you're 17, you're a kid. I wanted to help you. I'm trying to mentor you. I'm trying to be nice to you. I'm trying to give you little work opportunities as well, but not work like just coloring on my windows. And I can't do it anymore. Like, I just can't have you in here because it's too much chaos. And yeah, it's an agent of chaos. That's how these demon structures work. They have little demons that are to different. So yeah. And I think what else weird has happened. So many things have happened. But yeah, she should be looked into for something weird because she's got something weird going on over there. I don't know what it is. They were they were crawling in my ceiling. This is the other thing, and this is why I know they're connected. Yeah, those people that I would hear them at night, and they would be like whispering in the next wall over, and they're thin store walls. Yeah, because that space, that building had been divided from like 6 units to 3 units to 4 units. Like it had been rebuilt over the years many times, like you know, internally. And so the walls were just like, little shitty walls. You could hear through them. And they would whisper and talk and like, I'd hear little things. And then I'd hear them slowly, like I'd hear the creaking start, like up the ladder, like, I'm like sitting there in my cot, like just staring at the ceiling, like, all right. And then I'd literally hear them like go from, from like right there to there above the bed or whatever, or over the bathroom. I'm like, are they really crawling through the fucking ceiling? I thought it was the stalker first, like the restraining order stalker. I don't know. I don't know. She was creeping around the store though. She was around for a while. She's so stupid. Like, ugh. But so yeah, somebody was in the ceiling of the store. They should look into that. Trying to think what else happened. So many things. So many things. I had a warlock who could fucking teleport himself. I shit you not. He manifested through my walls. He like whoop, was standing right in front of me out of nowhere. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, how'd you do that? He didn't tell me. He didn't tell me how he did it. What else happened? Many things, other things too. He might have been a hitman. He skipped the country after dealing with me, which I was thinking after the fact. I'm like, he was a hitman. He was. He's connected to the pizza restaurant. So Bill's friend from high school owns Slice, and this guy worked at Slice, and then he became my friend. I started hanging out with him. He was a bartender there, and he was a warlock, and he was a cool warlock because he could do like stuff like that, materialize and shit, teleport. And I think he was hired to take me out, but he couldn't do it because I was too nice to him. So he went crazy and he disappeared for 3 months. And he came back and all of his hair had turned completely white and it was standing up on end like this. He materialized in the room. And he said, marry me. I said, no. But then he took off. I think he went to Costa Rica. He said he was going to Costa Rica the next day. So, but he didn't kill me. So that was good. I'm grateful. He did try to give me COVID. When I only hung out with him a couple of times, like, well, a few times. But one of the times he came over and he's like, oh man, I got COVID. This shit sucks. Wow. So that was fun. But I didn't get it. I never got it. I never once tested positive for COVID. I don't know how, even with that kind of stuff happening. Knock on wood. What else happened? A lot more stuff happened. Yes, it did. I don't know. There's so much. I don't know what is my real life and what is the simulation that they created. Like, who did they hire and position in places to divert me different directions? Because they're crafty. Because like I look back and he knew, the trafficker knew my neighbor in the condo on the beach. Like, they were connected. So that neighbor was stalking me. And I reported that to the police because he was digging in my trash. And I thought, okay, well, he's going senile. He's like 82 years old at that point. He was 82. And he's digging in my trash. This is right when COVID started. He started losing his mind. And he's like, hey, because I threw away some pizza, and he's like, can't believe you're wasting food in a time like this. He's sending me all these threatening texts and stuff. I'm like, dude, chill out, man. And then I had been helping him out. Like, he was playing fucking games with me though. Like, he was pretending to die. Like, he would fall over because his apartment was above mine. So he would like bam, like hit the floor as hard as possible. So I would definitely hear it. And then it happened twice. I ran up there and he would be like on his back, you know. Like, Bob, oh my God. So I had to call 911 twice. Once on Thanksgiving. I was supposed to go to Cape Coral. I did go to Cape Coral, but he kept me up all night. I was in the hospital with him all night. And the first time he was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And then the second time he was like, "All right, go home. Here's a list of shit I need you to bring me." Da, 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 da. You know, I'm like, I'm not your wife, dude. Like, just because I'm nice to you, and you know, like, I was really nice to him. Like, again, this is all people I was very nice to, you know, remembered his birthday, you know, invited him over for like holidays and stuff. And then I invited him over for one holiday. I think it was like Christmas Eve or something. I don't remember. And he had dinner with me and Emmy. And then Easter, I had some friends from my last law firm job over, and my good friend Mark, and we're sitting there, you know, shooting the shit, drinking wine, you know, around the table, eating and stuff. And in walks my neighbor. He just walks in the door, you know. What's up, guys? What's going on? You having a party? Didn't invite me, you know. It's like, wow. And then I left one day, and it was when I hired my first employee. I left her at my condo. She was working, and I went to go run an errand in the middle of the day. And sure enough, I didn't lock the door, and he walked into my condo, and she was there, and she was like, you know, he caught her by surprise or whatever, and he ran out, you know, and panicked. But I had thought he had been going in there and like moving stuff around. Like, I was on the beach, so if I would go sit on the sand, I wouldn't lock my door because my house was right behind me. Like, I could see if somebody walked in there or something. So I would leave it unlocked sometimes. And I just had a feeling. I think he had a key though. Like, he was going in there and digging through my stuff, moving stuff around and stuff. Fucking weird, man. So yeah, anyway, so I go to the cops after the last straw was I, he called me up there to help him with something or to do something. And when I walked up there, he had like 5 guns laid out on his kitchen counter, like all in a row, all locked and loaded, ready to go, you know. And they ranged from, you know, big guns to little guns. And so I walk up there and he's like, check this out. You seen these before? I'm like, no. Um, and I asked him, you know, like, what are you doing, man? I'm like, why do you got these guns out? Like, what's going on? You know, because I really, at that point, I was still thinking that he was going senile, you know, he's in his 80s. COVID happened. And of course, that was very upsetting and triggering for a lot of elderly people. You know, a lot of people panicked, you know, and so I thought maybe this triggered some sort of like dementia or something. And I'm like, great, now he's got a whole bunch of guns, you know, all locked and loaded. And, you know, I mean, it's not threatening me as in like, I'm going to shoot you, but he's inviting me up there to see his arsenal, you know, like so I go to the police station, the little Indian Rocks Beach outpost, and I'm like, hey, I'm like, can I talk to you guys for a second? And here I'm thinking, you know, and I'm sure they do, there must be a protocol in place to handle elderly neighbors, you know, like that. So I tell him, you know, he's digging in my trash, you know, he's sending me these texts, and I'm showing him texts. He walked into my condo with my employee there alone. You know, he you know, has his guns. The guns was the last straw. I was like, all right, now it's a safety issue. I was worried, you know, I was worried he was going to lose his mind and try to kill me or himself, you know. So I asked them to just go talk to him and see, you know, could they see if they thought maybe he was getting dementia or that there was a mental health issue there, because I was genuinely concerned about him. I would never try to get somebody like locked up for anything. I was like genuinely trying to get help for my elderly neighbor who had no family, you know, because it wasn't going to fall on me. I mean, he's my neighbor, but he was treating me like I was his fucking wife or something. I'm like, you're crazy. So they go over there. And let me tell you, my man's barricades himself in the apartment. Okay, he won't answer the door. He locks himself in. He's not responding. There's like 5 cops, and I'm like, oh my God, there's going to be a shootout. There's going to be a shootout. There's totally going to be a shootout. Like, I was freaking out, because he had all those guns, and he was hiding from the police. He couldn't hide. So eventually, after a long time, it was like a couple hours or something, I think. It was a while. They talked to him and deemed he was completely fine. No problem. No problem at all. So, yep, just left him there with the guns, with the arsenal. So I go back to my condo. I'm like, okay, you just had a standoff with the police, and that's no problem. It's totally fine. So, it was just a little awkward in my place after that. But I was month to month at that point, and the business had grown a lot, and I needed to, boogie on out of that place anyway. But my point is, my ex-husband, when we were on decent terms, he's the one that found that place for me. It was 1,500 a month, and it was a 2-2 on the beach side of the beach, which is unheard of. I'm sure it's not that cheap now. I don't know what it's renting for right now, but I think maybe, and this is what I think, because it's always single women in there, according to my neighbor. He told me that, and it makes me think that maybe they're doing some like supervising, monitoring bullshit. Like, hey, I know this great deal, this apartment on the beach you can get for $1,500, and then what is it? Is it rigged up with cameras? Like, what's going on? Because it's always single women in there. So yeah, and Bill knew Bob. They knew each other. So, and it goes back to the Masons. Yep. So yeah, I think that they've just viewed me as a little possession of theirs that they've been tossing back and forth and just, batting around you know, like a play toy. So there's one neighbor that now it's like, okay, I know this motherfucker was part of this. And then, so see, I was allowed to leave, but I wasn't allowed to leave. In the first apartment I was in Pasadena, the guy that tried to kill me, Matt, he was a neighbor there. So and he was also a member of the satanic group, posing as a Catholic as well. So it was, he knew them. And it was always like when they saw each other, they'd always be like, hey, what's up? Like they knew each other. So he definitely tried to take me out. I mean, he probably got the closest, honestly. I don't, oh, well, the drug overdose might have been the closest. I don't know. They're probably head to head. But so that's 2 people, 2 neighbors that were part of the satanic cult. That worked their way into my lives, into my homes, into my home. I'm the one that found the townhouse. So my neighbors over there were awesome. Yeah, I had no problem with either of my neighbors. I had a retired naval officer on one side and a lady that worked for the DOD on the other, a tech IT lady. And I got along just fine with them, both. But yeah, again, I have to go back and audit every single relationship I've had since I have met this bitch. Because she's in a group of people that were assigned to take me down. I was an assignment. And it's a network of people. It's a collaborative effort. and they're all Satanists. Oh, and I thought the traffickers were just that family, you know, so much bigger. Thanks, Emily. I'm glad that I could help you, like, you know, be alert to that, because that's what they do. They're trying so hard to take you off path. Like tonight, I should be working. Actually, I shouldn't have to be working tonight. I should be able to have Sunday off because, you know, I've worked 6 days throughout the week and I get to keep my money. But no, they cause all kinds of chaos and distractions to, you know, make sure that you're not productive, make sure you're not on your, you know, doing your purpose or making money or, you know, creating or, you know, doing any of that, anything productive. They want to just make sure that you're, you know, totally fucked up by all the distractions that they're sending to you. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why my nose is itching so bad lately, but it is. But yeah, be careful for that because I call it, like I said, it's chaos demons, just intended to create chaos in your life. And if you've got them around, surefire sign that you've got a more powerful demon orchestrating that. So that's a sign that you've got, if you can start getting the chaos agents, the agents of chaos, then you know you've got, you know, somebody on your ass, like a powerful demon on your ass, or a higher ranking one anyway, in the background. I think that's how they start. I'm working on figuring out their hierarchy and rankings. Yeah, they probably start as agents of chaos and then they graduate up as they do more and more heinous shit. They graduate to, you know, higher rankings. Yeah, it's a structured organization and it's operating in plain sight right in front of our faces. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But yeah, it's been a fucking wild ride, man. This whole thing has been wild. I can't believe I survived. Honestly. I'm so scared about what Emmy has been through because she's been through a lot. I said they've flown her out of state without my knowledge. Now they can do anything. Yeah, they're doing something in Long Island, by the way. There's some sort of demonic hub up there. Portal to hell. I don't know, but they've got some fucking system of cranking out psychopaths that they've implemented in Long Island. And they've pumped out a bunch of psychopaths from there. Yeah. Somebody should think about looking into that. I don't know how you even prevent this stuff. Awareness, intolerance to it is how. Well, a lot of these people are just straight up followers. Like they just follow to do whatever they're programmed to do. I don't know. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how you deprogram all these people. Maybe the same way you programmed them, which will never happen, of course. I know. Yeah, I've been through so much shit that I sound crazy when I talk about it. Like, I sound like I am making shit up, and I am not making anything up. But that's what they want. They want people to be like, there's no way. There's no way you've been through that. No way. Oh, yeah, there is. I don't know how I've kept my sanity, honestly. That's another amazing miracle. I definitely have anxiety, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely suffering from this, but somehow I did not lose my mind or collapse under the pressure. I don't know how. Pregnancy, nightmare, oh boy. Okay, all right, got it. Cool, great. All right, let's see. You've been restructuring your hologram. That's lucky, Emily. You're lucky that you can do that, and that's a good thing to do. Make it what you want it to be. Yeah, because it sucks not to be in control of your hologram at all.
Buddy, you're so cute. You wanna come here? You wanna have a snuggle? You do. Come here. Simon, come over here. You're so cute. Can I pick you up? Oh, there's Grizzle Grizzle. Simon, you want me to pet you? Come here. You okay? I know it's a tense time, buddy. You're such a good boy, though. You are. You're a good boy, buddy. You're the goodest boy. You are. Meow. Come here, baby.
But think about it. If I didn't have police help then, because it took me like 2 or 3 times to get him to even come talk to the neighbor. Finally, I go up there, and there was a lady from Bradenton, a different county, and it was a woman cop. And I went up there with my employee because it was after he walked into my apartment. I was like, it's crossed the line, you know. So I go up to the police station, and she was up there, and she was the one that went over there when he did the standoff. So it was her that instigated that, because they weren't going to help me otherwise. They were just going to let it go, you know. And like, I believe they came over and knocked, and he didn't answer, and they were like, nobody's home. So I think, how long did I not have the police protection? You know, was it the whole time? Was I part of some, like, you know, on some list or part of some program that said, like, don't help her, you know, before? Or was it the store that did that, you know?
What do you think, buddy? What do you think, Mr. Man? You're the goodest boy, buddy.
look into the harmonic reactor with Marina Jacobs. She helped me stop freaking out. I was able to figure out how to switch frequency. I'll write it down. Thank you very much. Yeah, I get that. I just can't leave this fucking timeline because they have Emmy held hostage. I just don't want to be in this timeline anymore. I'm ready to go. But they have Emmy held hostage and I can't leave or I won't, you know? All right, what is this? Arena Jacoby. And I know you guys are in the same boat. Harmonic reactor. Yeah, then they were doing some sort of like sound weapon or something on me. Didn't do anything, but subconsciously it makes you wonder, like, did it have some sort of effect? I wonder what happened with the sacrifice. Like, I wonder how it went wrong. I have so many questions I want answers to. How much? That's what I want to know. How much did everybody make off of me? How much money has exchanged hands in my name? How much am I worth? Financially, monetarily. What made it worth it to my family? Like, what was the dollar amount? Oh my God. It's so evil that these people like smiled in my face and they knew what was happening. Not one person gave one single shit. Yeah, my whole life has been a lie. My whole life has been a lie. Quite an elaborate scheme, though, I will say. A lot of effort went into it. Takes a lot of dedication and planning to pull something off like of that caliber. But again, it's like a big organized network. So, you know, to create an entire simulation for your life, to plant people, to like, you know, to try to make an entire fake world around you that you're satisfied with, I guess. Not satisfied is not the right word, but yeah, I guess that you're willing to just settle for. It's good enough, you know. But they create, it's like having a hamster in a cage. You know, we have his little SpongeBob bed over here. Put his wheel over here. Put this hamster in with him today. Put that hamster in with him tomorrow. So weird. They must feel like God when they do that. Like we're little ants and they're God. You know, that's what they're getting out of it, I guess. There's so much to this. It's very fascinating. Thinking about it from a psychological standpoint, like what drives someone to want to do that, you know? The need for control, power, because they want to be God. They're jealous of God. What causes that, though? Demonic possession. But also, there's something that the mothers do to these kids, or the early caretakers. They put something on them that makes them like this. It's some abuse tactic that they do. I don't know what though. Oops, wrong words. That's the sing a song. Sing us the I can't see the lyrics. Forget it. I keep forgetting. No Wi-Fi here either. Okay. I'll be right back. I need to get some work. Singing a song. Oh, God, I'm so stressed out. This is so bad. Simon. Hey, bud, you're so cute, buddy. You're so sweet, buddy. You are. You're a handsome fella. I think I accidentally left their fucking Furminator at the last place. Sucks. You left your Furminator, buddy. I know, but it's okay. I have a regular people home. You want me to call you, buddy? No, what do you want? I know. this and I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. If anybody needs a reading, I'm open. I'll be right back though. Hello, everyone. Nuggies, it's okay, girl. Poor baby. Yeah, we're intruders. These soulless creatures, I don't understand. Like vacant shells. It's very weird. Started looking into the archon and the entities, the archons, and the hybrid thing. how they want to interbreed with star seeds and light workers. They're like trying to strengthen their own bloodline. Plus, they've inbred way too much, which is another major problem with these creatures. A lot of them are very inbred. That's why they're nuts. I remember I told my grandmother that, and she about lost her mind. She laughed so hard. She said, "Why do you think they're inbred?" I said, "They're inbred, Grandma." And she thought I was just being mean. I'm like, no, I'm not mean. I'm telling you they're inbred, and I'm right. Like a lot of these old bloodlines, like, they inbred. They really never got away from that. They still marry the cousins together and all this shit. In Georgia, for instance, they had sisters and brothers going at it. Brothers and brothers. Ugh, these people are so sick. It's just the perversion. It's not the homosexuality, it's the perversion behind all of this. The predatory perversion. It's like they're animals, like lizards. Like they don't have, they just have a predatory brain. Like breed with anybody, anything. But yeah, they trapped a lot of light workers, star seeds, and false marriages and stuff to those forced breeding programs. I'm not the only one, by any means. Yeah, so this was like an initiative, and I think the plan was I'm thinking off us all, after a certain point, after they had kind of exhausted or depleted us to the point where we were no longer useful, would be take out life insurance policies and then off us, maybe assume our identity. But then they used the financial systems to determine something about net worth and inheritances as well. And many of us had inheritances. Many of us had family that were Freemasons. There's a lot of synchronicities. And I'm getting what I need behind the scenes to put it together. Because I got people finding me on YouTube and like, holy shit balls. Getting a reading with me and being like, oh wow, it's very similar. A lot of us are in similar circumstances. There's an organized effort. There's all these extenuating factors. Our intelligence or whatever is what we were tested into this at an early age. Some sort of standardized testing. We tested off the charts or something. Or we triggered some sort of alert that we were put on a list, I think our parents were offered money so that they could run experiments on us. and put us in some lifelong program that we didn't know about. Just my opinion. I think it was a breeding program, but it was probably multifaceted, I'm sure. It's elaborate, though. I don't know. I'm just speculating, you know? I'm speculating on what the fuck is going on. I know, buddy. I know, buddy. You're such a good boy, Simon. You want me to hold you, buddy? You're so good, buddy. You're the goodest boy. You're so ferocious. Come here. My little ferocious guy. Oh, buddy. You're so sweet. Come here. Where's my Simon? Where's my Simon? Oh, buddy. You're in control, buddy. Not trapped. No, no, we can't just have treats all day, every day, buddy. That's just not how it's gonna work, okay? I know it sounds like a great idea, but it's not. I already gave you catnip and I gave you treats, buddy. Hi, everybody. I'm doing 11/11 readings. The info's in the description box if you need it. Why my hair keeps getting in my face so bad. It's so annoying. So yeah, if it was a program, how far back does it go? I think it goes back to early childhood. But that's all speculation. I don't have evidence of any. All right, guys, I'm going to take a little break. I'll be back on. All right, I'm jumping off for a little bit. I'll be back.